right, beautiful people, peace and black power on this Monday afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day to those who celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm PA and Big Rob. I'm happy to be back in these United States of America. Big Rob, we got our guest today. Why are you looking like that, brother? You okay? Anyway, I hope that I hope you all can hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear you very. Okay, good, good. As long as you hear me, ain't no telling what Big Rob up to.
He need to charge up his ear pads.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. So today is Valentine's Day, and a great timing. Revealing your ancestry, your DNA ancestry.
My
Before we get started,
DNA.
Jennifer, you doing okay?
I'm doing good. How you doing? Welcome home.
Hey,
Welcome
hey,
back to the States.
hey, hey.
You know you get it in over there. You
Oh my
know you had
God, man.
time and you taking care of business. We understand that. And congratulations on the library.
Yep, yep. And also, I have dual citizenship now. So,
Ah, well, congrats on that too.
yay!
That's what's up. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
dual citizenship, got a lot of things done. So I feel good. I feel good to be back home now for a while,
Good.
at least a month.
For a while.
For a
Yeah.
month.
But
I gotta
dual
go back in a month.
citizenship, you going back.
Yeah. So tell us, how long have you had your test?
So I got this test during the pandemic. So at like the early part of the pandemic, I purchased it. It was on sale, right? So I seen this. I seen something on Good Morning America, and they were running a special. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna order it. You know, a lot of people know, there's a whole half of me that I know nothing about. So got it on sale and never took it. So I've had it in my drawer for over a year. And
Wow.
never, took it. And then my kids saw it a couple months ago, probably like December. My
Okay.
kids saw it. And so they were like, well, they've seen the commercials for, ancestry.com and know, that it can link you to people that you may not know you're related to. So they asked me about it. Especially my middle son Makai and my daughter Madison. They were the ones who were really pushing me to get it done and to go ahead and take it and send it back. So I've had it for over a year. I sent it back at the beginning of January. It said 6 to 8 weeks to come back. So it came back last night, late last night. Didn't even see the email until this morning, and then I know we had a conversation and Rob revealed his live and you revealed yours live. So I was like, I'm gonna do mine live too.
Yeah, you get to feel that in your stomach like I felt
Yeah.
it was 11 years ago.
Oh wow. Yes.
So what makes you nervous about all this?
I don't know. I think it's just the not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a whole half that I know nothing about. Like I was raised by my mom, and know that side of my family very well. Um, except for like her father and his family. But like, my mom and my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, I know their family. I know that part. But then, like I said, my maternal grandfather, he left home in Arkansas. Um, the story I'm told is when he was like 16 and he never went back. He never was in contact with his family again. None of that. He enlisted in the service, the United States Marines, I think it was, or Army or something like that. Um, but he never went back. And so he never spoke with his family again. And then there's the other side, my father's side that I know completely nothing about. So not anything.
Zero.
Zero. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I know, people that know me or know me for a long time, they know my mom is black, or was black. She passed away about 15 years ago, but my mom was black. So that's all I know. Like, that's it. Like, that's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. I hope we got Big Rob in here now. Rob, you there?
Oh yeah, now I am. Now
Okay.
y'all don't see y'all. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties going on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I hear that
When
a lot.
when you buy cheap stuff, bro, you get what you pay for.
You got an iPad, brother.
Bro,
Man,
that iPad was on sale for $49.99.
come on.
So,
You
So
have to get Ebony Davis up here to look at it.
right.
You can't keep clicking on different stuff on there, Rob. It'll clog up everything.
So
I
I
think it
know
was
you
some of them other sites I went
Right.
to last night. Them sites PA always accused me of going to.
yeah, OnlyFans X-rated version. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But so I know you ready for this thing, and I just a couple more questions. What happens after you find out your results?
Um, I guess what happens is then I, start doing some tracing and seeing, exactly who people are and, you know, hopefully get to meet some new family.
Can you promise me if you have some African connection that you will visit one of those countries?
Yes. That's on my list anyway. You know that.
Right, right. I
You
just want
know,
to make
you
sure
know
we
it's
get
on
that.
my list to get there. I just got to get there. But it's on my list anyway. I've seen the videos that you post and, just doing my own research. Like I definitely need to get there at some point. Maybe my honeymoon. Hey, Roosevelt, you listening right now, baby?
There you go.
Hey, you know, maybe we could honeymoon in the motherland.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I texted you a long time ago, and I told you if you don't, and I mentioned that you probably is Nigeria based on your DNA, and I don't know yet.
You
But I
did
made
say
also made a bet. If you didn't have any Nigeria or Ghana in your blood, that I was going to pay you $200. I think it was.
that. Yeah. You did
That's
say
just
that.
me going off of what I know.
So is that because, you found out that most people have that? Like most African Americans have that in them already, or
I
is in
know
their
that
DNA?
I actually got it because of your hustle and grind.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned you in a Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah.
Yeah, but them
I got
Jamaicans
10
came from
jobs,
somewhere.
man.
Those Jamaicans came from somewhere. So I mentioned them because of you work a lot of jobs.
I do. But it all works out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I have said before, yes, I do have a lot of jobs and I'm very active in other organizations and stuff, but at the same time, it still affords me to be home, you know what I'm saying, in the evening with my kids. Or, attend my son is wrestling right now. And so that's, 2 or 3 days a week that he has matches. So um it affords me to still be off when I need to be off and then go make some money when it's time to make some money.
Here we go,
So
family.
flexible schedules.
I guess it's that time. Um,
Whew.
let me get this tab up. It's
Uh-oh.
not always easy when you want it to be ready.
Hmm.
And
So
I know
another
you.
story I was telling them is that I procrastinated with taking the test, right? So I said that already.
right.
But one day I was in the kitchen and I was washing dishes and I was thinking about it. Like I was thinking about, I need to really take this test and just see, just not be scared anymore. Just see what happens. And when I was thinking about it, my son came in the kitchen and said, "Hey mom, did you ever do the DNA test?" And I was like, wow, like I was just thinking about it. So that I did it like 2 days later after that because I just like was like, that's a sign, you know.
Well,
It's
big ups to your son. Big ups to your son for motivating mom to go and turn this test in. Um, it's upload. I didn't want to upload this thing and you log in and see it, but it's on the
okay.
screen now, family.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
that's on the screen. You have 28% Sweden and Denmark, 19% Nigeria, 15% Ireland. I mean, you're Irish, like Big Rob. Um,
Hey, cousin.
Hey, girl.
8% Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu people, 7% Benin and Togo. That's 6% Wales, 5% France, 4% Eastern Europe, Russia, and you got 3% Mali, 3% Ivory Coast, Ghana, and 2% England and Northwestern Europe. But look at that.
Wow.
Look at that second one.
I can't see it. It's so small.
It's so small. Oh, see,
What does it
I'm
say?
looking. I make it wide.
Nigerian?
Look at that second one right there. Can you see it now?
No, it's still small on my screen. Hold on, let
Uh
me see if I can.
oh.
You know,
Okay.
I'm at a certain age now.
Okay. Well, you're
So
19. You're 19% Nigerian,
Nigerian. Oh
which
my
is your
God.
highest concentration
Wow.
of all. Let me see. Can I get this on up on the screen? What really chilling about this? No, I just got back from Nigeria, and I get kind of emotional, because it was a very, it was a very spiritual thing for me
Hmm.
to be able to go back to where I know for a fact my grandmother came from.
Wow.
And I got to take a deep breath because I mean, I'm grateful. I'm
19.
grateful to be able to experience that and to know how strong we are because in Nigeria, they getting it. You talking about getting it out the mud, sis? They
Yeah.
are really, really getting it out the mud.
Well, that makes sense.
Right.
I mean,
Like
it makes sense. And you did say that too, though. Like you said, when we talked about how many jobs I have, and I was like, because I mean, it's a running joke that Jamaicans have, tons of jobs or whatever. And you was like, nah, it's gonna be Nigerian.
it's no doubt
And
about it. No doubt
wow,
about it, Nigeria. And I'm trying to get it large on the screen for you
that's all
so
right. I
you
can
can
see
see
the
it.
map. I just can't see the percentages. So
You can't see the percentages. Okay, I'm seeking to get that. I'm seeking to get that corrected.
I don't know if
All
I
right, I know we got some comments. Rob, can you read some of the comments? Can you read some comments there, brother? How I pull this up?
Yeah, if I could pull that up. Let me see. How do I do that? You know I'm an idiot, so
No, brother, you're
can.
not an idiot. We're not
And
even gonna
we
do
usually I
better.
that.
can see the comments too, and I can't see them right now.
You can't
Yeah,
see them
that's
right
what I'm
now?
saying.
I can't see
No,
the
I
comments either.
Okay.
PA
Okay.
got us on a private.
I don't know what's happening here.
He got control over
Okay, there you
everything.
go.
have you. Chilla Patilla says, have you guys seen any of the research from Dane Calloway? I have mixed feelings about the test.
Oh,
um, Joy Williams got a comment too. Go ahead, read this one, Rob.
Daniel Matthews Tower said, I met my entire family on my father's side. DNA does not lie.
wow. Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comment.
Also, go ahead.
Oh, Joey said congratulations.
All
Thanks,
right.
Joey.
They go to percentages up on the screen now for you.
Okay, I can see it now. 19%, yeah. And then what is that behind it? 18% Irish?
15%.
15. Okay.
And
Wow.
that's and Rob. What was yours for Irish, Rob? For Ireland.
38.6% British and Irish.
So when you add the numbers up, you're 60% European, 40% African, and of course we know that African blood dominates.
Heck yeah.
Thank
That's for
you,
sure.
Jesus.
That is for sure.
But
You beat me being more white than black.
here we go.
I'm only 52.6% European.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
So now we know, at least you know that your father, you know, probably came from Sweden or
Sweden or
Denmark.
Denmark, or yeah, that was in
Yeah, and
his
and this whole
ancestry.
thing about Nigeria, that them and Cameroon, they right next to each other.
Hmm.
And Benin and Togo is right next to Nigeria too on what would be on the left side or I guess on the west side of it, and then Ghana. So that whole little coast you
Hmm.
have from Nigeria down to Cameroon and Congo,
Wow.
uh, and but it's 200 million people in Nigeria right now.
Wow.
That's one country. It's so they got what maybe four times the amount of blacks we have in this country in their little country. That's probably bigger in Texas, slightly bigger than Texas. So it's a
Hmm.
lot of people there. But I pray that you visit there and make that connection.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
And I'll be willing to help out. We'll be
Oh,
willing to help out.
yay.
Yes, for that.
Oh
For
my
that.
God. Well, this is oh wow, this is a lot to take in. Uh oh my goodness.
I have a green and white flag on my desk. If you want to grab it, you can take it.
I'm about to go take a picture with it.
Yeah, yeah. Take the picture with the green and white flag.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations. We got some other comments. Rob, go ahead and read this one from Joy.
Joy Williams, I found my grandfather on my biological father's side, not by the DNA, but by the second group of children that he had who submitted DNA. I was looking in the wrong place for decades.
Wow. Second group of children. So that's a whole nother family that you found.
DNA will uncover a lot of stuff, a lot of family secrets. I'm
Right.
at the
We
I'm at
were just talking about that.
I'm
Uh
at the point. I wish it would be mandatory, but I know we in the country where everybody's free to privacy. But I think for the sake of the kids, I wish it was mandatory DNA test was done at birth
wow. Yeah.
because some kids don't get the truth and they're fed a lie. And when they find out later on down the road, there's a lot of damage
Mhm.
done. And some have found out, unfortunately, needing blood from a parent
And
and they
yeah,
don't match.
yep. Wow.
And so I know we give a lot of rights to women, and I respect that. But it hurts the individuals when they have to find out this kind of way.
Yeah. Joey said Nigeria and Congo were his first two. Hey cousin.
I
That's how look, I'm just gonna greet everybody like that. Hey cousin.
know Tawana said, I know I'm not there yet. I don't want to submit to DNA. And this is not just for us as an individual.
Mhm.
When I did my ancestry of DNA, African ancestry of DNA, it wasn't just for me. It was for my grandkids. It was for the future generations, for them to know where they come from.
Yep.
So,
And I mean, let's face it, we all know that they didn't keep good records back in the day when they brought us here. So this is something I think that, like I said, it's something that I wanted to know because there's so many unanswered questions that, my mother is gone. I can't ask her. My grandfather is gone. I can't ask him. So this is I hopefully, once because I didn't go back and I didn't look like into it this morning because I didn't want to accidentally like pull up the results. So now, that we know, like we see the results. Now I can go and look and see, what the matches are and all of that and like really trace,
well, I didn't click on the link, but it said you got a bunch of folks waiting on you.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't click on it. You got some people waiting on you. Stacy, we were shut down. Stacy Grisham said we were shut down as children from our elders. That it wasn't our business. That's
our
true.
business. Yep.
Yeah, but
they wanted those family secrets to stay secret.
And that came from slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't talk about being raped. You couldn't even sound off on it.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Because Master was sneaking in the bed half the time with your mother and raping her every doggone night and having babies that didn't look like you and looked like me and Jen, that the father or the man she was married to had to take care of. And they don't want to talk about that. They don't want us to really say anything about that kind of stuff. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is and stuff, Well, you got me beating Nigerian too, because my Nigerian is 11.8%. So you're more of a hustler than I am. I'm more on the lazy side of the Ghanaian and the Liberian and the Sierra Leone. That was That was 12.4% for me.
Or the lazy side.
The lazy side. Because the Ghanaians ain't got no hustle in them, for real. They don't want to hustle too hard.
they living good too. I tell them they living good over there. They don't have that grind. They do move. Somebody asked me, D'Amica Bell, do our ancestors over in Nigeria accept us? Oh, of course, D'Amica. I just got back yesterday morning from Nigeria. They love us. Everywhere I went, I got accepted. They look up to us because they know that we are survivors. They know there is a long line of bodies in the bottom of that ocean of people who didn't make it, but we made it. Our ancestors made it, and they know that. Don't buy into that fact that they don't accept us. I travel solo. Rob know that. Now I do have people in these countries that might travel to me to different parts, but I travel solo, and nowhere have I been in the 10 African countries that I've been to have they told me, no, we don't want you here. No, they want it. As a matter of fact, they come to us. There can be other people around. They'll come to the Black American first. Because I had asked them, like, man, why y'all come to me? Go ask these white folks for some money. You know what I mean? Go ask them about some of your stuff.
I almost went to jail because of somebody testing my American or whatever you want to call it. Because I'm like, we gonna spend our money. Yeah. Because we want a piece of Africa. Right. We're going to spend our money. Paul, I almost went to jail because we're going to spend our money with you guys and stuff. Go get it from them white people over there.
But they
hustle them.
But they saying that they feel a connection to us, because they don't get access to us either.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't get access to them. And the access we do get is a bunch of lies talking about everybody live in a hut and there's lions running around everywhere, and that's not the case.
Nah, we've definitely seen some of those pictures where they are beautiful cities, beautiful homes, and I mean beautiful car. I mean, and listen, go on TikTok and follow the Nigerian wedding, okay?
It's all cold.
Oh my God!
Y'all better get y'all money ready because when I get married, now that I know, 19%, baby, y'all better get that money ready.
And that's another thing you got from them: fashion. Nigerians set it off. They get down, sis. They get down.
Look, Roosevelt on there, he's listening. He said, now we all need to take a trip to Nigeria.
Yep, to Lagos.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, take that trip to the club I was at Friday night off the river. Female DJs. And so majestic, nothing but Afro beats. The vibes was strong, the energy was positive, and you felt nothing but love in the air. And they was looking good. Brothers looking good, sisters looking good. And I'm like, I didn't want to leave. No, but I was at the end of this journey. But I pray that you get that visa to Nigeria, get that visa to Ghana, check out the slave castles. And you can go to Abuja, Nigeria, which is the capital city. You can go to Lagos, 26 million people in Metro Lagos, and you will find that connection.
Good. Well, thank you.
And I want to say thank you for trusting us to reveal your ancestry information live.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was watching when Rob did his live, and the information that he received and his reaction. He almost got up and walked out the studio.
Because he been mad, you know what I mean? Because he was hard on me, man. He was hard on me.
I was mad I had so much Nigerian in me.
Nah, you was mad. You was mad when you found out you was white. You know what I mean? That was
that too.
I gotta remind you about that, brother. You white, brother. You gotta embrace your whiteness now. Don't run from that.
Look. You see, me and Jen was just talking about this. Now, Jen, you 60% more white than I am.
Hey,
I'm only 52.6.
We can have a Swedish festival yet? I need parts.
They do have an Irish festival though.
Right, they do. I think didn't Mihan? No, Mihan said Polish, right? I was like, yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta get you DJing at the Polish fest, then
Right.
Mihan.
Joy got a question. Go ahead, Rob. Read this question.
Joy Williams said, Paul, I know you take kids there, but would you consider putting something together for adults that would like to make that journey?
Oh, that would be
You
nice.
know, I've talked to PA about this, and I had to think one day when I was asking him, when you take an adult someplace over there, a lot of times that y'all don't want to listen. And a lot of times you got to listen to people who've been there before, because you can end up somewhere you really don't want to be.
Mm.
And PA know when we went to Ghana, I think it was the first time or the second time when we had the kids. I asked them to take me to the jail. They took me to a jail, let me sit in that cell. All you got is a bucket.
Mm.
Am I lying, PA?
That's it. Yeah.
That's all you got is a bucket and some bars. So it's sometimes when we thinking about taking adults and stuff, they have to understand that, you know, the laws and rules are totally different, for one. And for two, you can't be pointing and snickering. We have to tell the kids this. You know, not to say adults would do it, but you have some who would. So, and you have to be open-minded when you go there. The smells are totally different.
Yeah.
The culture is totally different. We stink to them.
Right.
Right or wrong, PA?
Not me,
Am I
Rob.
lying?
I think every culture, they have their culture, and every culture is used to their culture. So anything
Right.
like they know, my people hosts know me. I'm not the guy that's gonna stay in the village. But to the village people, that's the good
Hey, he
life.
got a house. He got a house in the village.
I
Too,
got a house
y'all.
in the village, but I'm not staying
there.
I told them my ancestors they sacrificed too much for me. You know what I mean? Hey, they made those sacrifices, so I don't have to do that. so no, I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna stay in the village. I'm not against.
He ain't gonna go to the outhouse to use the bathroom.
Oh no, I'm not that real, bro. They got a couple more comments, Rob.
The Erica Nichols said, "Thank you, Jen, for sharing your results. I'll be practicing my Nigerian moves for the wedding." Yup. No, yeah, practice your moves, but bring the money, okay? That's you see, they throw the money.
Throw the money.
At the wedding.
and they be geared up in
And
their
they be
Nigerian
geared,
man.
Yes.
If you have not seen a Nigerian wedding,
Yeah.
like she said, YouTube it. Because them women and them men come out in their African garbs.
Yes.
Man.
Makeup,
and they be getting it.
Yeah.
Yes. Dress is beautiful.
Your fiance said Paul isn't a door of no return in Nigeria where slave left Africa. Is actually in Ghana. I know Nigeria do have some slave castles, but Ghana's the most recognizable one with the door of no return. All of them was like a door of no return, because once you walked out of that door, you was not returning. But Ghana kept theirs up and made it a international museum, which is the one that President Obama visited.
And as a matter of fact, in 2019, was it, Paul? That was the year of the return. And they did a whole big old festival that whole year.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And we could walk out, and as you're walking out, you see the door of no return. You turn around, you know, in front of you is the ocean, but you turn around, and as I can remember, Paul, it said "Welcome home" or "Returning to Africa" or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it said.
Yeah.
Do you,
Something
Paul?
Something similar to that, Rob.
Yeah.
About returning home.
Yeah.
Couple more comments. We got a loaded show today. So we got a couple more minutes. Couple more comments. Chilla Patella says, "I'm going to take the test. What's the best company to go through?" What was that you used, Jennifer?
I used Ancestry.com.
Yeah. And I did African Ancestry.com because it costs a little bit more money, but I wanted to know specifically what tribe that we came from. So it cost like $299, but it was able to narrow us down to a Fulani tribe and tell you how the spirit works. I have met quite a few people off of impulse, just stepping to them to talk to them, and they're Fulani, including a guy in Tanzania who happens to be a manager for the richest black man in the world, who's also Fulani. I just stepped to him, and Jennifer was like, "Man, Baba, I love your outfit," and we got to talking. Found out he was from Nigeria. We was in Tanzania, but found out he was from Nigeria and he's also Fulani. So I'm happy I was able to find that out.
Right.
Explain to people what Baba means, Paul.
Elder father.
Huh.
Yeah, elder,
Baba.
a father. So I always
That's
greet
Roosevelt's
him.
nickname.
Yeah,
That's what
I
his
will
family
always
calls
greet.
him.
You will hear Nana, you will hear Baba. So
Right.
Terrence Piggy, Danielle Tarwa. I didn't know that. You always have us, your family, my uncle brilliant. Okay. Let's start saving Erica. Erica got the money. You
Erica
got to
said,
worry about
she
that.
said, let me start saving.
Yeah, quit tripping. uh, Miss
Uh,
Rose says thanks for sharing.
which Tutu
And
is my cousin. So I just found out in the last 2 years
okay.
um, that I knew my grandfather had a oldest son, but I had never met him. Um, so come to find out, like my grandmother at the time, this is when she was living, she was in the hospital, and so I knew it's real, it's weird. So I knew my uncle's half brother, which he wasn't related to me, but I still call him uncle, Uncle Mark. So I had never met the Uncle Donald though. That was my mother's half brother. He was older than her. He was the oldest. So my grandmother was in the hospital, and I see my Uncle Mark coming down the hallway. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? What you doing here? We small talking or whatever. He was like, well, your Uncle Donald is in the hallway, 2 doors down. I mean, he's in the hospital 2 doors down. And I met my uncle, my mother's half brother, while he was in the hospital,
Wow.
here in Muskegon. Now he had been in Detroit for years, so I never met him. I
Wow.
knew about him, but I had never met him. Um, and so I went in the room with my Uncle Mark, and he said, "This your niece, Jennifer, this Doobie's daughter." And my Uncle Donald said, "Hey, baby." And when I tell you he sounded just like my grandfather,
Mm,
it put me just back in the 90s when my grandfather was alive. Um,
wow.
he sounded and looked just like my grandfather. So come to find out, Tutu is his granddaughter.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, yeah.
Cousin Tutu.
Done too.
That's
So
an
yeah,
African. That's like a South African name right there.
yeah.
Tutu.
So Nisi said, how long does it take to get the results back? They say 6 to 8 weeks on Ancestry, Nisi. And I think this is Valentine's. So I'm just at the 6 week mark.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah, took about
Well,
6 weeks to come back.
thanks for sharing, family. There you go. 28% Sweden and Denmark, Nigeria 19%, Ireland 15%, Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu is 8%, Benin, Togo 7%, Wales 6%, France 5%, Eastern Europe 4%,
Wow.
and Russia. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone with Russian DNA in there, but
Right.
Mali,
I'm surprised no Indian or indigenous.
yeah,
You know,
Asia. Most of them
because
show up as Asia.
okay.
Yeah, as Asia because they migrated from Asia. Big Rob had some on his,
Uh-huh.
and he's trying to get his check.
I'm
Listen,
trying to get a check for mine.
quiet as a chef, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. All right, Jennifer, I'm gonna let you go celebrate and connect with all those cousins online waiting for
All
you.
right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Love you.
Congratulations, my sister. You're welcome. God bless.